There are a lot of things that take a game from acceptable to very good, even bad to good. So I made this to tell you about these things. There are two ways to make your game unique, directly and indirectly. One of the direct ways is tween, camera shake, and particles. First, let's take the example of the game I'm currently working on, Saw Falls, and I added all the effects to it. Anyway, the game looks lively and eyes-catching, and to prove my point, I'll turn off all effects. As you can see, the player has become bad and lifeless, and this may affect the player's feeling, and he may get bored due to the lack of effects that attract his eye. Because, as you know, attracting eyes means longer playing time and more. Now, let's see how to do all these effects in GDevlop. First, we have to move to the events. First, if the player is on the ground, trigger once, so that the event does not repeat itself endlessly. Then, shake the camera and tween that. The same thing with jumping. Now, particles in general, if the player is on the ground, create a particle and wait 0.3 seconds, then delete the particle. The same thing happens with jumping. With this simplicity, it gives a wonderful feeling to the player. Now that we're done, let's move on to the indirect methods. First, make your game fun. You may think your game is fun, but most people hate it. So, when you've been working hard for weeks or months, you discover that no one has downloaded your game. This is what happened to me, personally. The solution is to give an early copy of your game to people like your friends, or download demo or alpha versions. If their reaction is very negative, take their advice on improving the game or stop it. Secondly, enjoy developing games. This is a field that requires a lot of creativity. You have to be creative in the game idea, the way it is played, and the mechanics. If you are not convinced and you have a potato brain, let's simplify the matter. Creativity means a great idea, and hard work means an enjoyable game, which means be helpful, not harmful. This advice is more moral than practical. The main goal of the gaming industry is entertainment. But what benefit do you provide to people? Nothing. So you can work on adding value to your games by adding some morals, warning against corrupt people, and not including pornographic scenes, toxic ideas, and even music. If you didn't know, music is harmful. Anyway, I'm bored. You know what I'm bored? First, why don't you subscribe and donate to itch.io so I can replace that crappy computer and make better content?